Let us understand the uses of the counter and chart components.
The counter component is used to display the total number of entries or records submitted through a form. It provides a quick and easy way to track and display counts based on your business requirements.
First, drag and drop the counter component into the form design area.
Next, navigate to the Counter Settings tab. Here, you can provide the counter name and collection name as required. Then, select the form from which the records should be counted. If required, you can enable the Apply Filter option to count only records that match specific criteria. You can also disable this option to count all records in the selected form. Next, configure the refresh interval in seconds. This determines how frequently the counter value is updated on the screen. Once the configuration is completed, click the Save button to save the component configuration. The counter now displays the total number of entries available in the form. Now let us understand the chart component. The chart component is used to visualize form data in the form of charts, making it easier to analyze and understand trends, patterns, and record distributions. First, drag and drop the chart component into the form design area. In the Display tab, provide the label. Next, navigate to the Chart Settings tab. Here, you can provide the chart name and collection name as required. Then, select the form from which the data should be displayed and choose the appropriate chart type based on your requirements, such as bar chart, line chart, pie chart, or other supported chart formats. Next, select the X field and configure the required aggregation type to determine how the data should be grouped and displayed. If required, you can enable the Apply Filter option to display only records that match specific criteria. You can also disable this option to include all records from the selected form. Configure the refresh interval in seconds to determine how frequently the chart data is refreshed. You can also set the chart height according to your layout and display requirements. Once the configuration is completed, click the Save button to save the component configuration. The chart component will display the form data in the selected chart format, allowing users to easily visualize and analyze the information.